Where were you born?
Barranquilla, Colombia.
What is your educational background?
I have a master's in business with concentration in finance, and my undergrad is in finance and business too,
Where'd you get your undergrad?
in Colombia,
Where'd you get your master's?
in the US.
So when did you come to America?
1992. I was 23. No, 25. No. I was 27, 28.
Why did you decide to immigrate here?
It was because of I was working in a bank in Colombia, and that bank was a subsidiary of the Royal Bank of Canada. So all the people the higher ups were all Canadians, and they were talking in English, and I couldn't understand what they were saying. So I said, I need to know what they're saying. I need to come to the US to learn English, and then I'd be able to communicate with them, and that would make me a better professional.
So you didn't know any English when you came?
I knew enough to say hi and maybe ask for something, but to really follow a conversation or even
Did you take?
I realized when I go here by myself, I realized I didn't know any English at all. As that was an issue. The first job was I was a paperboy delivering newspaper. It was
When you in Colombia?
no in here in the US.
When you were 30?
Yeah.
You were a paper boy?
I did do I wanted to. Nobody wanted. I didn't know how to talk. So again, the first 6 months here, I was trying to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was doing. I was just English grammar, English this, and English that. So basically, that's what it was the first 6 months. So that's what I did. I work at a bank, and I think they fired me or they let me go after 2 weeks because I didn't know what they were asking, or I didn't know what they were saying. So they let me go after 2 weeks. It was more a language issue rather than anything else.
What did you think you wanted to be when you grew up?
When I was in Colombia, when my father died, I was 12. My father had a business, so my mother took over the business along with my oldest brother. And one of the things that they made me do was to work as a messenger. And one of the things that I had to do as a messenger is go to the bank and deposit checks and things like that. And one of the things that caught my attention when I was 13, 14, or even 15 is that every time I went to a bank, I saw the manager with a tie surrounded by all the women. And I said, I want to be that guy. And guess what? I ended up working at the bank and I was a manager, but I wasn't surrounded by all the women.
Okay, so Madre, how was it to go to Colombia for the first time?
So the first time we went, we got engaged. They threw us a formal engagement party. It's called our compromiso.
You were fluent, right, at that point?
I spoke well enough to get along. We got married, and the whole family came. Right, that was special.
Are you getting teary? Don't cry.
The whole family came. It was so special.
Madre, stop.
And
The plan was to go back. The plan was to probably stay a year or more, of course, and then go back.
So what changed your mind?
Well, your mother changed the plan.
How did you meet Madre?
It was probably 3 weeks or 2 weeks after I got here.
2 weeks? Oh wow, okay.
I met her, and the moment I saw her, I liked her. So that's how we started.
Where'd you meet?
I was living with a family from Chile, and she was taking Spanish classes with that family from Chile, and so in that house, that's how we met. I think the fire hazard was to come here.
Like just to study?
Yeah, because I dropped my work. I sold everything in my car because I needed the money, and then I sold that and I came here. It was risky, and then I thought about it, but I said, what do I have to lose? So I was comfortable. I didn't have any doubts, but it was hard. It was hard.